Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. It's been a very long time since we have not talked to each other like this. I hope everyone is doing well. I am fine, I'm a little bit flu. As I can say that you have noticed from my voice, I am a little bit sick. But I want to do this video in this Friday night. I think it's gonna be cool. Since I'm a little bit sick and I'm staying home, I want to create something for you, special, and have a little bit time and create something, right? In today's video, we're gonna do a JavaScript game of Connect 4. It's called Connect 4, which I don't know. Maybe you have played in your childhood or in your later years, but it's a little bit weird because I'm 44 years old and I have played in my childhood many times. And now I'm creating in JavaScript and I'm representing it to you. As you know, the Connect 4 is a 2 players based game in this board. You have the yellow stones and the red stones, yellow and red player, and you try to do the 4 same color pair inside the board, which is gonna be vertical, horizontally, and if it's not, it's cross. You're gonna see what I wanna mean. Here you have the very bottom of the. Okay, I'm back. You have to start at the very bottom of the line. You cannot play at the top. You're gonna create the yellow. Then you have to put this red in order to block the yellow player. In order to make the 4 tiles the same color, you have to block him. You have to block each other in order not to create the 4 consecutive colors inside the board. Yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow. As you can see, the red player cannot corrupt the yellow player. The red player cannot corrupt the yellow player in order to stop him make the consecutive 4 yellow tiles inside the game. So it's like this. We're making to the top. You cannot play here. You have to start up from the very bottom. I'm giving a short instruction how to play. Yellow, red, yellow. How can I do? Red, yellow. No. Red, yellow, red, yellow, red. You see? Cross 4 times red, and the red player won. Okay, without any further ado, let's jump into the build. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your snacks. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Stay with me, and before we start the video, please give a big thumbs up to this video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe in order to see more future content of this cool stuff which I'm creating for you. Okay, let's jump into the build. So let's create the basic files of our game structure, which it's gonna be index.html, style.css, and app.js file. Okay, let's connect them inside the Connect 4 directory, and those are gonna be index.html. Okay, and one more file which is gonna be style.css, and the last one is gonna be app.js. Okay, we have created those files inside our folder directory, and I'm coming inside my index.html file, and I'm creating my basic HTML structure with exclamation mark and thumb key. Okay, now I'm gonna connect my style CSS file inside the head of my HTML, and at the bottom I'm gonna connect my JS file, JavaScript file, which is gonna be app.js. Nice. And inside the body, obviously, it's gonna be the table which you saw at the beginning. We're gonna do this table, and at the bottom it's gonna be only the header one, which is gonna We're gonna use it in order to declare who is the winner of the game. Okay. Also this, and now we are jumping inside our style.css file in order to create some makeup of the project. We are jumping inside our style.css file, and we are applying the basics to every single element inside our project. Margin 0 and padding 0 for every individual element inside our project, as I said. Excuse me, box sizing, border box, okay, in order not to exceed the limits of the browser. And I'm grabbing here the body. All right, we're gonna say minimum height of 100 view height port, and for display it's gonna be flex, nice. And for the justify content, it's gonna be space around, obviously. Space around. Nice. Align item center. Perfect. Flex direction, column. In order to every element go down to each other. Okay, I don't want them to be in a one row, but I want to be, instead of this, I want to be in a column view. Okay, giving the column. And for the background, I'm gonna use the gray color as I saw it at the beginning of the tutorial. The background of the game ground, it's gonna be gray. Okay, that's nice. Also, we're gonna style also the table inside our index.html file. I'm grabbing the table, nice, and here I'm gonna say padding 0.8 rem, and I don't want to every single circle to be stuck at the edge of the table. I want to give a little bit padding in order to have a nice view and a smooth gameplay, not stick at the edge of the table. Okay, padding 8.0, display grid. Display grid, nice. I'm gonna use this in order to create the tiles, 7 tiles, then one next to each other. So grid, template columns, it's gonna be repeat, nice. I'm gonna repeat it 7 times for each row. And I'm gonna give the 116 pixels for every single circle inside the table. I'm gonna give also the gap of 5 pixels. I'm gonna give a little bit space between the tiles. I'm gonna give the height of how much? 700 pixels, 750 pixels, 750 pixels. Okay. I'm gonna tell that, and I'm gonna give the width of 850 pixels. Okay, I did it once. I told once. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna give also the background of dark blue. Background. Okay, background of dark blue. Dark blue. That's great. Here I'm gonna style the empty slots, which those classes are gonna be using inside my JavaScript file. Empty slots, those are classes. I'm gonna give the width of 100 pixels, and I'm gonna give the height of 100 pixels. Okay. Background of white. I'm gonna give a border radius of 50%. They're gonna be rounded. And I want to give also the cursor pointer. Okay, and that's all for the empty slots. Also here we're gonna style the yellow disk for the yellow player. Okay, I'm back. Yellow disk with one single eye. Yellow disk, which is gonna be with 100 pixels, and I'm gonna give the height of 100 pixels also, and also I'm gonna say background of yellow for the yellow player. Also I'm gonna give the styling for our red player. It's gonna be red disk, red disk. I'm gonna give also the width of 100 pixels and also the height of 100 pixels. I could do a common class for two players, but instead of this I gave them separately. It's because the classes are not gonna be very long. I decided to give them separately. And background red for the red player. Background red. Okay. That's all for the red player. Also, we're gonna give the occupied circle. Occupied. It's gonna be pointer events none. We're gonna use the occupied class in order to prevent the player to replay to the same circle that he played previously, or the yellow player that played to the place of red. And also we're gonna prevent the player to put the tile inside the table at the place that he wants. Instead of this, it's gonna be stacked the one of the top of the other. You cannot place it to the one dot and then the player's turn. Okay? No, this is gonna prevent. We're gonna prevent this through JavaScript. Those must be also stacked, the one at the top of the other. You're gonna see this, what I wanna mean. Please stacked. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe in order to see more future contents. And if you like this video, I will be very appreciated for this movement that you did. So we are styling the H1. We're gonna give the visibility of hidden. Hidden. That's great. That's all. And now we're gonna create a common class for the yellow wings, red wings, and the quality. Okay. Yellow wings. I'm gonna create also red wings class and also equality, which means neither of yellow player or the red player is win. We have the equation of every player. Equality. Equality. Visibility, we're gonna give visible. It's nice. We're gonna say display flex. And we're gonna say justify content center. Align item center. We're gonna give the padding of 0.5 RAM. I want to place it a little bit to the top. We're gonna give the width of 300 pixels. Also, I'm gonna give the height of 550 pixels. Also, we're gonna give the font size of 2 rams. 2 ram. And the font weight bold. Okay. Also, I'm going to do a separate additional yellow wings class. I'm going to give a little bit more styling. Background of orange. And color white. Okay, I'm gonna start also the red wings class, something additional to every single class that I've created. Background red and color white. The quality, I'm gonna give another class additional information. Equality, we're gonna give the background of dark blue and the color white. Okay, we've done for the style.css, and let's jump now to JavaScript file, which we're gonna program it, which is gonna cook the game's background, and you're gonna love it. I'm guaranteeing you. Okay, take a deep breath, and we're dying to JavaScript. Let's go! Go! Okay, we are inside our update.js file, and we are grabbing the result, which is the header one. We call it result in order to display it inside the screen to declare which player has won the game, or is an equation, query selector, h1. I've grabbed that. And also I'm gonna create the variable of tries. I'm gonna equal it to 0 as an initial value, because if we have 49 tries and we have no winner, this means we have equation. Neither of red player or the yellow player has won the game. Okay, I'm gonna create also a function. I'm gonna call it start game, and inside here we're gonna cook every single code of our game. I'm creating an arrow function here. I'm say try 0. Each time I start the game, I reset the value of tries, and I'm gonna select the table query selector. I'm gonna get the class table. I'm gonna reset inside the inner HTML. I'm gonna clear every single tile we have played at the beginning, and I'm gonna refresh the table. I'm gonna create it freshly. Let I equals 1. I is less and equals to 42. And here I'm gonna create an I plus plus. If I mentioned 49, I'm totally wrong. Don't get this. We have 42 tiles inside our table. We're gonna play 42 times, not 49 times. If we played 42 times and we have no player win, then we have the equation. Okay. I don't remember if I told that, but if I tell this, I'm sorry, beforehand. Document.query create element. I'm gonna create a div, and for the slot I'm gonna give the ID of I minus 1. I'm gonna give a number for each individual tile inside the game. That's great. Also, I'm gonna give a class list of add, which we're gonna add the empty slot. And also I'm gonna give the occupied class. Occupied. That means we cannot play at the tile that we want at the beginning. Instead of this, we have to play at the most bottom of the table. Okay. Nice. After I created document dot query selector, once again table, I have created instead of this as a variable and not always displaying like this, append child, and I'm gonna append the slot that I've created. Okay, nice. After that, we're getting the slots. Let slots document dot query selector all. I'm gonna grab all the empty slots. That's nice. And I'm gonna create a variable of flip, which is gonna determine which player's turn is. Okay. If the yellow players one has played, then I'm gonna switch it to true. If it's true, then the red player's turn, and if the red player plays again, then it's gonna flip again to false, which means we have to move on yellow player. Okay, and etc. You understand what I want to mean? Okay, let count. Also, I'm gonna create a variable of 1. I'm gonna name it 1. Now we are cleaning the occupied slot to free slots. I'm gonna create an arrow fraction. I'm gonna free the occupation of the most bottom of the for let I of the most bottom of the table, which is the bottom row of the table. I is less and equal, less and equal to 7. Where am I? Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit to the top, I++, and let's free the slots. I'm gonna get all the slots, length minus count. I'm gonna say class list. This time I'm gonna remove the class of occupied. Okay, and I'm gonna increase the count by 1. Okay, I've created this, and I'm gonna call this function inside the function of start game, and we are going on. I'm not gonna start the game for the time being. I'm getting the slots, and here I'm gonna return inside the each item of the slots. Instead of this, I want to grab the item, also the index. Okay, I have it, arrow function here. Item, I'm gonna create here an add event listener of click. I'm gonna listen what we are clicking. I'm gonna get the event through my arrow function. If it's not flip, that means it's false. If it's false, create the following: e.target class list. Okay, add yellow disk. Okay, we are continuing. This time I'm gonna put inside this selected circle the class of occupied. Add occupied. That means we cannot replay on this plate already tile. I'm putting the occupied class list, and also from my entire table I'm going up to at the top of my tile, and here I'm gonna release the occupied tile, which means that it's now free in order to next play at the top of my tile that I've played as a opponent player. Okay, I'm grabbing all the slots. I'm opening the parentheses. I say index -7, which means it's go all over it. And I remove the class of occupied. All right, I have removed the occupied class of the top of my played slot, and now each move we're gonna check if we have a if we have a winner. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna create an arrow function here. I'm gonna create it later, and I'm flipping my player to red one. I'm flipping my false to true. Okay. And here we've got it. Okay, this is false. If it's not false, we're playing yellow disc. But if it's true, then we are playing the yellow. Where are we? Okay. I'm creating also the statement of else. If it's true, then we say I'm gonna copy everything here, and I'm gonna flip it once again. Everything same, but instead of this, I'm gonna place my red disk. Okay, everything fine. And here I am creating my function of check. Okay, let function check. Arrow function once again without any value in return. That's so simple. And here I'm gonna give every individual multi-dimensional array inside my table, which is gonna, we have the vertical or the horizontal or the cross side, we have the same color for 4 times, and if we have that, then we have a winner. If not, we have the equation, as I said before. Winning combination combines equal to, as I have already done that, I'm gonna copy it from my file. Okay, I've copied my multi-dimensional array and I'm pasting it here. This is the one. Okay, we're good to go. And here we're creating also, we're getting all the slots inside the board. I'm going to say document dot query selector all empty slots. Empty slots with P. Okay, because if it's misspelled, then we cannot not gonna select the correct class, and then we're gonna have an error inside the game, which will cause us a headache if we cannot find it twice. I'm incrementing the value by 1, and then here in the winning combines, I'm gonna inspecting every single multi-dimensional array with pair. I'm going to say pair, array function. If then we are checking if we have a winner, yellow wins. Where yellow win. Then we say pair every. Here we are inspecting with item. Or we're gonna do a single arrow function, single line arrow function, slots item. In here we are inspecting if we have the winner. It's gonna return the value of true or false. Contains yellow. And like this. Contains cannot see from my head. Okay. Contains that. Okay. We're okay, right? Where we are at yellow disk. And here I'm gonna grab it all this, I'm gonna copy it. What happened here? I don't know. Oops. One more, I think. Yeah, one more. Is it okay? Let me inspect. Okay, from the beginning. Yellow wins. Also, I'm getting this. I'm coming here, pasting it. Oh, it says we already declared the variable yellow wins. That's why it's getting the error. Red win contains where is it? Yellow disk. We have deleted. That's why it gives the error. And then if we have the red disk. Okay. Are we done? Not yet. We have a little bit more to go. We have get also the yellow wins. We have also the red win. And here we are checking. Okay. If we have yellow win, then we are doing the following, okay? But if the red win, we're doing also the following. But first, let's grab the yellow win result. Then I'm gonna get the result. And then I'm gonna say class list dot add. I'm sorry. Yellow wins. And then I'm going to say result, text content. We're going to say yellow player won. Okay, that's it. And here I'm gonna set a timeout. Set timeout. And here we're gonna do an arrow function. Arrow function, we're gonna give the value of timeout of 3000 milliseconds. Okay. And here I'm grabbing the result element, class list, remove, yellow wins. Yellow wins. And then we are starting the game from the beginning. Start game. That's great. And return also. After that finishes, return. And if the red player wins, I'm gonna copy every single thing. It's the same. Also the return statement. I'm gonna paste it here. If red wins, red player won. So simple, right? Nothing to be afraid about it. And then red wins. We're removing the class from it. And we have also one more thing to go, which is if tries equal to 42. As I mentioned, if we have 42 moves done, but no any player won, we have to declare also what's happening. This is the equality. Equality. It's tie. It's tie. Say timeout. We're going to remove the equality. Then we're going to say start the game. We don't need also anymore the statement return because it's the last if statement. And we are done. And let's start the game. Start the game. Start the game. I call the function and see what it's gonna happen. Let's start our open with live server thing. Open with live server. We are waiting the game to start. Tiles are ready. I'm making entire screen. As you can see, I cannot play to this inside the tiles that I've mentioned. Let's play at the bottom. Red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red. Red player won. Okay, we wait for 3 seconds and then the game restarts once again. Let's try also this time. I'm gonna make the yellow player win. Yellow. Play the red here. I'm gonna play the yellow here. Red here. Yellow here. I'm sorry, I had to sneeze. I'm gonna play once again for the red player to win. I have a little bit flu. I'm sorry about it. Yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow. Yellow player won the game. Okay, and if you have the equation, obviously, then it's gonna be it's tie, and it's gonna resert the table, and then it's gonna start from the beginning. So the video was like this. If you liked the video, please give a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I promise you, you're gonna see very cool stuff in between the winter and the Christmas time. Stay tuned. I love you all from now, and I will see you soon in my next video. Until the next one, have a nice day. Bye bye. Subscribe to my channel, okay? I'm gonna watch you if you have subscribed, okay? Do it now. Have you subscribed? Let me see. Okay, and also give a big thumbs up to this video. Okay, I'm waiting. Okay, thank you. And I will see you soon, as I said. Until the next one, stay safe and don't get flu, okay? Because the winter season sucks. Until the next one, have a nice day. Bye-bye. Bye. I love you all.